Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing a Brewdog beer. I know I'm a bit hesitant with them, but still going to do one anyway. I've not had this one, and I think it's not new, but it's relatively newer, more recent. It's probably about half a year old. This is arcade made, and this is double dry hopped DIPA at 8%. There it is, nice big drink there. This one came from Asda. And it was part of the 4 for 3 deal, which is a fairly decent deal because you can get this, triple hazy, they're both 8-9%, and a couple of them massive drinks for the price of 3 of them, which is a really, really good deal. I've never had this one before, obviously that's why I'm reviewing it, and I'm hoping it's a good Brewdog beer. I'm hoping they've kind of recovered from the downward spiral of bad beers, which they did have for a bit, and I was fortunate enough to not be grabbing a glass. Fortunate enough to not be one of the main reviewers ranting and raving about them. I kind of missed that. I'm glad because that's a lot of stuff I can be bothered with. Anyway. Going with the can. There's no guff on it. It just says coin operated beer and then it says arcade made and that's it. I like the colour, I like the scheme, the style of it. It's very retro, very 80s, very Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or Tekken or one of the arcade games, and then it just looks cool. Nice deep purple with yellow, just works really well. Yeah, that's everything on it. 8%, like I said. It doesn't say whether it's vegan or not. I'm going to assume it's not. But then there's nothing in there that's not vegan, so I don't know. Just can't really tell with this can. Anyway, let's crack it open, see what we got. Try and give it some form of there we go, some form of head. Right, so, oh wow, I can smell it already. So there's our beer. We've got ourselves a nice hazy, orange, mango juicy looking beer with an ivory compact head. Looks really, really nice. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Mangoes, papaya, peach, grapefruit, passion fruit. That is packed full of flavour. Well, at least in the smell. Really citrusy, really fruity, really ripe. It smells really, really nice. Let's get a mouthful full body and carb. Carbs really, really light, really, really fine. Body, I'd say, is a light medium. I'd probably put that a thicker body if I was to have that. But so far, so good. Yeah, let's get a big old taste, shall we? Actually, before I do, it's really juicy. It's really fruity. Let's get a big old taste. Cheers. Nice. Flavour wise, it's fruity, citrusy, and it's got this nice little piney dryness, or piney flavour that comes with dryness, especially DDHs. It's there's a bit of flavour in there I couldn't get on the smell. For example, kiwi. I can taste kiwi, and I haven't had kiwi in years. Pardon me. Yeah, it's got this nice kiwi flavour, which I wasn't expecting. Really, really nice. It's really well balanced with the passion fruit, the mango, papaya. It's really, really, like I said, citrusy, juicy, fruity, really ripe. And it has this nice, very mild, piney, resinous flavour. Very, very well balanced. I quite like this drink. It's not, I wouldn't put it, I've had some double dry hopped beers before, obviously. I wouldn't really put this as a double dry hop though. It doesn't really have the dryness that I tend to expect with a DDH. I tend to have a DDH, and I usually expect it to come with this quite dry finish, and you get it for like a second before you lose it. And like I say, I'm used to having DDHs where you get this dryness and it just lasts until you go for another mouthful. Not really getting that here. I get a little dryness, like I say, and it lasts for about a second, but besides that, you don't really get much else. But flavour wise, it's bang on. I like it. It's citrusy, fruity, a little bit of piney, resinous flavour, and again, that kiwi out of nowhere, bang, love it. It's really, really nice. Yeah, I'd say the only complaint I have with this is a slightly thicker body for me and a bit more on the dryness. But besides that, it's a pretty sound beer. This, it's pretty quality. I like it. I know, how dare I like a Brewdog beer, but I do. I like it. It's nice. It's different. Well, I'll say different. It's not different, but it's different enough. I've not had these flavours before on this channel, especially, like I keep saying, the kiwi. It's not a flavour that you come across often in beer. It really isn't, and I don't know why, because it is nice. It really is fruity, and it really does work well when you balance it with other flavours that are balanced well against it. I don't know, you know what I'm on about. It works well. It complements, that's the word, it complements well with flavours that work with it, and Brewdog have figured that out. They figured out what flavours work with kiwi, and they put it into this drink, and it works really, really well, and I quite like it. Yeah, so I think it's a good beer. I think it's quality, and the fact of it's part of Asda's 4 for 3 deal, and like I say, triple hazy. Yeah, I know it's part of the Hazy Jane family thing that no one really likes to talk about, but triple hazy's 9.4. I think it's above 9%. This is 8%. You can get a couple Northern Monk beers for about 7-8% if you look for them. You can get or a couple of other brewer beers for 8%, 9%, 10%, and you're getting 4 for 3, and that's an absolute bargain. Pardon me, because you get 1 free, so why not? So Brewdog have worked well on this beer, I like to think, and they've, I wouldn't say pushed it well or promoted it well, but they've put it into shops that know how to work deals like Asda, and that's, yeah, it works well. I think it's great. So I'm going to stop ranting. Rambling. I'm going to go away and enjoy this because it is a good drink. It's a very nice one to either start or end your night on. I'm ending my night on it because, well, why not? So yeah. So, Brewdog's arcade made double dry hop DIPA. I came into this expecting something else, but 8% out of 10. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. I think it's fantastic. I really like that. And I don't know why. It's just a very, very good beer. Brewdog can still make good beers. Just don't be turned off by them when you think about Hazy Jane and Elvis Juice and everything. Just try the newer stuff. See what it's like I'm doing. I've got Silk Road in the fridge. I've never had that before, but I'm giving it a go. And if it's anything like this, which I don't think it is, but if it's anything like this, it's going to be good. So, it's a 9 out of 10. If you have had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it. If you don't, if you've not had it, I will leave a link to Brewdog's website down below, where you can pick one of these up. I think, don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure. I do know you can get this from Asda. So, while you're doing your shopping Asda, if you go to Asda, pick one of these up. If you don't go to Asda, pop in, pick one up, or 4, why not? And give it a go anyway, because it's still a good beer. Right. If you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth. And I'll see you later. Bye.